The audit, yes, about that. You're gonna use the rate.
Hello, everyone. Like to call the September 26th Environmental Concerns and Real Property Tax Services meeting to order. Start out, I need an approval for the prior committee meeting, which was July 24th. Motion made by Supervisor Etu, seconded by
Second.
Supervisor Diamond. Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye. Opposed, motion carried. Privilege of the floor and public comment. Action agenda, new business. So today we're here to go over and discuss the budget review. Turn this over to Lexi.
Okay, thank you. So, for the, Real Property Tax Service Agency agenda or the, budget, which is the 1355. If you want, I can go line by line. The, code 1250, these are revenues. No, you don't want me to?
No, just any questions.
Any questions? I'm totally good with that.
Oh, that's what we do with everybody else.
I don't really have many.
Nate's
Big-
hitting the
big
microphone there.
That's a good thing.
Sorry.
So Supervisor Etu's wondering if there's anything big on here. I did lower my supplies under expenses from $8,000 down to $3,000. However, when I got here today, I spoke to Supervisor Thomas because I really think that should be 3,500 instead of 3,000. We got a new plotter this past year and I do need to order ink cartridges and they're about 100 or so a piece. So I just want to play it safe. So we're hoping to raise that to 3,500 instead of 3,000.
So Lexi, under Fund 1250, I notice it's down a little. Is that an anticipation of?
Yeah, that's, yep, exactly. So this past year, our receipts have gone down. One of the escrow companies merged with one of the other escrow companies and they always, get files from us every year. So, that's a chunk that'll come out of that.
Okay.
So, but I did decrease the administrative fees, but that was my first year. This was getting them. That's the money that we get for going out to post the auction properties in June. So I kind of based it on what was there the year before and we just didn't have as many parcels to post this year. So
That's the 14,000.
yes,
14,000 times 100. So there's 140 parcels and that
yeah.
they each get $100 charge.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep, so we're hoping that that's what'll be there in June. And then in my expenses, the memberships and dues that changed around, the New York State Directors Association, those dues went up. And the regional dues for that as well went up. So that was the change in that, but otherwise there was nothing drastic else that changed.
Thanks.
C2?
Is the supplies down also because we approved stuff less in the tax bill envelopes?
Well, we all had to cut 5% out of our budget and, last year, $1,000 went down and then this year I dropped it 1,000, but I'm actually only gonna drop it 500 because that is where I need the extra $500 for the. So, but because the truth and taxation letter is not going through that, not having to purchase the paper and the, printing. So, because there's a lot of prints that go through there. So that makes a huge difference.
Very good.
And then there is the other, which is the 1970 supplies to town budget. It's really kind of like a wash account. That's where all of our supplies come out of. How we pay for all the supplies and then the revenue is what we charge back to the towns for town and county bills that go out in January. So, it's really kind of a wash account. Other than that, that's all I have.
Very good. And what we supply from towns for the printing,
Mhm.
how does that work?
So because we print all the town and county tax bills,
Okay, yeah,
the assessment rolls and, or I mean, excuse me, the tax rolls and the assessment rolls. Any of them that we do throughout the year, tentative and final for the towns. As well as the town and county bills, we bill once a year and we always bill it out in January to them for the previous year.
okay,
So that's where all that comes back
so
into,
it's in and out.
yes.
Any questions? Anything? It's like a good budget to me. It really does. Right. Privilege of the floor. Any questions? Nothing? Right. Thanks, Lexi. Good job.
All right,
Thank you.
thank you.
Need a motion to adjourn? By Supervisor Etu, seconded by Supervisor Diamond. Further discussion, all in favor?
Aye.